Let's make a breaker label together. We're going to customize these labels so that they can run along your breakers. Let's hit Create Label, hit the blue plus. We're going to name this breaker label. We want to pick the power circuit data source, and we're going to go with Customize Size. So the idea here is we're going to use those strips to run along the breakers. So we're going to make these square at 1.25 by 1.25 and a quarter radius of 0.1. Sheet width is 11 because we're doing long aspect ratio. So we're going to go with 8 across, and of course you can customize this to be whatever sets of circuits you have on your particular unit. Horizontal pitch is going to be 1.25, vertical 1.25, top 0.25, bottom 0.25. And the other two are 0.4375, 0.4375. So you can see the preview here. Let's hit OK. All right, we're already selected on this, so let's zoom in to make this larger. We're going to start out with putting the power distro name up here. Good. Next, we should add right below that the voltage. Below that, we should have phases. Over on the side here, let's right justify this and shrink it down a little bit easier for management. We want the name. They tend to be pretty short. We'll add another one because we also want the capacity, and let's also right justify that. Let's test it with some live data down here. Yeah, it's looking good. So let's make a couple of lines. We have to start with a rectangle. I'm going to move this down and drag this out. And then let's make this 0.01 high and drag it down to about here. Cool. Let's do Command or Control copy and paste to create, whoops. We created a second line, but we unfortunately grabbed that text field. All right, and in here we're going to put in the fairly awesome in-use channels. And we'll run this out. Let's do shrink just in case we have like an epic quantity of in-use channels. Last field that we want to add is down at the bottom, and we'll stretch this out, and we'll do shrink with this one because we want it to be connection. So let's do live data. So that's telling us where we are. Let's center align that. Feels right. Let's also center align the channels. Good. Okay. So let's press save. Before we finish, let's look at the print options. First of all, you really want to check this preview and make sure that your page is oriented the way that it should be. But this kind of gives you a good idea of what this is going to look like in the end, and you can save this as labels or you can just go ahead and print.